What we want to do is create some modes. I'm going to use the, oh, didn't mean to do that. Make sure you've deselected everything by clicking the white of the image. Now you want to go ahead up here to your shapes again, click the round rectangle, and scale that down using your shift key. And place that. You can fill that with black as well. And play around with the size and dimensions a bit to get it how you like it. I'm going to go with that for the cloud. And I'm going to go ahead and copy that and paste it. Move it up and resize it again for the little guy. And done. And you probably want to align this just right so that it looks okay. Now it's overlapping with the cloud a bit, so we're actually going to grab that layer down here and drag it all the way back behind the cloud. So now it's tucked in behind the cloud. Now we could stop here, but we're going to go ahead and make his hands as well. You can probably do this several ways, but we're just going to go ahead and use the rounded rectangle again and find a size that we like that fits the size of his hands. I'm going to go like right there. I'm actually going to change the radius on that actually. So you can go and undo all those steps to get rid of that rectangle. Go here to your shape and hit rect so you get the radius pop up. And change that to 50 again. And then we're going to change the dimensions of this to make it look like a hand. And we're going to fill that like we did with him, so that's a matching color. So you want to click this droplet and change that to a light yellow, probably around here, and select the black droplet and get a bright yellow. Yeah, looks pretty good. And so you can go ahead and hit OK. And select his hand again, copy, and paste, and drag that directly over. You can use your snap tool to guide this to right there. And now this looks a little silly since the cloud is kind of cutting through his arm. So you can move it up here, but it still looks okay. Or you can go back and modify your cloud, but I wouldn't suggest doing that because it's a lot of work. So now you could get into a bit more detail and add some lines in his fingers using the pen tool to draw lines like that. So you can click, not like that. You'd have to get rid of the one I just demonstrated with. And then select your pen tool, click here, and then deselect everything again, close path. And you could do that with all of the fingers, close path, hit pen tool again, close path, pen tool, close path. Now we have some fingers here. You could do a bit of a better job, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how the pen tool worked. Now, we kind of have a similar guy. We can go into a bit more detail and be more precise and particular about it, but for the sake of this demonstration, we're just going to finish with that. Now, you want to make sure you don't have anything else selected, so you just want to make sure you have everything deselected. You can go ahead and make a rectangle, and then just delete those. Trying to get rid of that rectangle. So you can go ahead and delete that. Now we have nothing selected. So then click on your white background so that you can see this menu over here. You can actually adjust the size of your canvas to whatever size you like. And you can also hit fill to add a solid color to the background. So we're going to change this so that we have a blue background. So you want to go with a light blue, use a linear gradient again. And again, you can just play with this and get the setting that you like the best. I'm going to go with the light blue for the very top of the screen, and then a near white for the bottom. And you can actually drag this over this way to bring that color more towards the top. You can use the white, the number 1 here to help you do that as well. Once you've found what you like, you can go ahead and hit OK. So we're done with that, but I just want to show you a few more things. You can actually go and get clip art to put in here, so you can just get some open source clip art through your internet connection. OpenClipArt.org works. So let's just type flower. So you could find anything you like, and we're just going to use this one. So you can hit download. It's actually an SVG file right now. So you can go back to your YouIDraw and go over here to this feather. And we can actually insert an image or an SVG. So we're going to insert an SVG. So you want to go and find that clip art you just downloaded. Click it and open. So that'll import that right into whatever you're working on. So we could have that down here if we liked, anywhere. But we don't need that. So we're just going to go and delete that. Now, once you're all done, you can go up here and you can save as. This will save directly to your Google Drive. If you don't have Google Drive, you can hit cancel on that, go up here, hit export, and you can actually export as an SVG, PDF, JPEG, or PNG. We're going to use PNG. Now for the free version of this program, you have access to everything that we just went through. The only problem you run into is when you go to export. You'll be left with a huge watermark across your picture that you made. But if you pay $10 for a 1-month subscription, you can get rid of that, which is what I did. So I can go ahead and export, and then I can open it on my computer. Now, one last thing. If at any point you have any trouble or you want to learn more, you can go up here to top right corner, hit tips. It'll bring up all these tips on what you can do with this program. It's very diverse. It works very well. I've enjoyed using it. I actually use it to make my graphic design for our video project. And to get rid of those tips again, you can just hit the tips button. Thanks for listening. Bye.